Gamers, hello. Hi everyone, how are you? How are you all doing today? Let me just sit up straight. Lowered raised the camera a little bit. How's everyone? Slim Jim, Aki, Tobias, the Oklahoma Boys. Where can find the ARK music this guy uses? It's that you can find it on YouTube, the Gareth Coker stuff. But hello everyone, welcome. Today we're going to be doing some survival stories dev kit, goodness stuff. So let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Shall we? This is probably super laggy because I both have... Actually, no. I think we're good. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Oh, we're not good. We're so not good. I wonder why. I wonder if that's like a... Let's see. I don't have the dev kit open yet, but maybe it's the mod that's doing it. All right, y'all. We'll try not to be in this in the actual game too long, because it tends to be very laggy when I'm doing this structure building stuff. So mainly we need to get... We've got the tech ball. We got the greenhouse. We need the city tech wall? No, I think we need monolith. No, we've got that. What do we not have? It's like the central building. There's 2 buildings? Maybe that's it. I think so, maybe. Set is active. You're really excited? You got your first mutation in a raptor. Unfortunately, a stand mutation. Oh, okay. Stream's laggy. Yeah, sorry guys. Can you still hear me okay? Is that happening? Oh, my CPU. This is the price I have to pay. Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. It'll all be over soon. All right, yeah, we'll stop here. Let's just go ahead and, yeah. Much better. All right, I'm gonna set up the dev kit while we chill out. No more lag for now. We've got 3 different dev kit saves. Boys and girls. Boys and girls of the Noodle Bowl. I'm gonna steal an old saying. PCGG. All right. Here we go. Here we go again. Open that. Go to the ARK editor. Let's get the dev kit open. So how's everyone doing on this fine day? Gonna replace the files. Perfect. Found it, appreciate it, chaotic. Oh. Old Rex or new Rex? Rockdrake is cool. New Rex, I like the new Rex way better. Though it's weird calling it new considering it's been in the game for like a while now. Sleeping Forest. Afternoon, everyone. Hello. You're just waiting for a dire wolf to give birth. Soul Mizut. Nice. Emperor of the Abyss. That's an interesting name. Nice thumbnail for the stream though. Thanks. I always wanted to have a thumbnail using the mega kill on teeth for some reason. And now I've finally done it. I'm happy. It's happened. So yeah, today we're gonna be getting some more structures as per usual. We're almost done with this process. Slim Jim, You know, I wish I could give you an answer to that, but it's classified. Let's just say that. It's classified. By me. I've classified it. You just realized yesterday that it has been 5, almost 6 years that you've been working on lore stuff. Lol freaks you out. Yeah, man. I mean, I haven't been on the lore as long as you actually. Only about 2 or 3 years. Sleeping Forest, sort of worried about ARK 2 after seeing Ned's videos and stuff like that. Yeah, let's just say the crypto and the NFT thing is like irrelevant. Like, that stuff doesn't even matter compared to reality. So yeah, but it's classified. Soon, I hope. Tobias, hey Ned, you can't think of a name for any Reaper. Reaper, any in mind? Cho'Gath. Isn't that the thing from League of Legends? Call him Cho'Gath. I'm sorry, Slim Jim. Jim, I wish I could, but it's dangerous, I guess you could say. Hello there, Stingray07. How are you? Just loading the green screen map. Hello there, Stingray. You tried getting into the ARK dev kit, but 600 gigabytes was ridiculous. Yeah, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to explore it with my storage space. Our building for the next map, I thought the series was over after AB. Yes, we're building on AB, for AB. Different topic. Do you think they'll release the animated series in the next week? It's still slated for no. I mean, almost guaranteed. No, not happening. Unless they just sort of pull something out of nowhere. I highly doubt they're going to release the animated series this year. In the next, like, 10 days. How's it spelled? Oh, Chogath. Cho'Gath. 900 gigabytes if you ARK and all DLC too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty insane, man. Honestly. But yeah, guys, for those of you who don't know what I'm doing, I am creating static meshes, converting structures into static meshes that are heavily decimated so that I can essentially add them to a map extension for Aberration. For Aberration Part 2 and Part 3. It would be stupid not to do marketing. Yeah, and they haven't done any marketing. Cho'Gath. I believe that's the name, right? I don't want to get that wrong. Yeah. Oh, no, it's actually like this. With a comma. Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath. I don't know why I said it like that, but Scorched. If you had to guess, the animated series would be late Q2 after Q1 being a marketing cycle. Yeah, I mean, what's about to happen is, well, I say about, I don't know. No clue when it's really going to come to light, but I'm so, like, jaded from all this that I can't even describe how, like, detached I am now from everything. Like, again, I'm being very vague about it because I genuinely cannot share anything. It's you'll understand why. But I'm so jaded at this point that thinking about, like, when any of these things are going to come out is like, the hype that was there is now replaced by just, like, confusion, I guess, or emptiness. Not to, sound really depressing, but it's just like that. I've never experienced it before where I'm realizing something that is about to change many people's lives potentially in a very short time. And we're talking like hundreds of thousands of, millions of people. And so it just, as a relatively small YouTuber, it's mildly like, no, not mild. I keep saying mild. It is truly unsettling to think about what the future might look like pretty soon here. And I really need to stop talking about it. But for some reason, I feel safe in being vague. But I really need to stop, because it's not like being vague suddenly detaches the connection, I guess. You're feeling the same way? You'd rather just focus on having fun with the game we have rather than hyping. It's different from that, but I know what you mean. Loading file, greenscreenmap.umap. Please load. We won't tell anyone. I assure you, I cannot say. My lips are sealed. But don't worry. One way or another, you will know. In time. And I want to make sure that, both players and developers are taken care of and brought to justice. And so, you guys should be safe. Hopefully, ideally, I think you guys are pretty safe. That's such a weird thing to say. I'm hello there, Undernehr. How are you? We will definitely know in time. Oh, Soup, you know. It's advanced a little bit, Soup. I think you do. Yeah. There's now a lot of people involved that goes like way beyond what I was anticipating. Really, the ball has started rolling, and it's kind of out of my control now. Yeah, scary when you got the ball rolling like this, especially when you know it was kind of your doing. It's like an insidious, unsettling feeling. Pretty much, the music playing right now is exactly how I feel. Basically, this is now my life. Yeah. Dev kit loading moments. Am I right? But, so, let's be happy, shall we? Let's get this, nobody wants to be sad. They want to come here to hang out. So, guys, how's ARK? What's your favorite thing about ARK right now? Tell me. Looks like you're watching it load. Yeah, I just realized that. Loading screen lore. You shouldn't be. Dude, there's so much loading screen lore. Can the you start loading all the quick tips, like the little press tab to open inventory or whatever. Did you know that actually Helena Walker wrote the quick tips in the loading screen? What do I think about Scorched Earth? It's dangerous, man. It's hot. It copied Dune. Currently very unique taming. That's hoping for more in a second. You looking back and watching it while this music playing is strangely comical. Your favorite thing about ARK is the fact that you're having fun on the island for once in your life, and that you have direwolves, your fluffy buddies. The game just crashed. You had like 3 XOR numbers. That's unfortunate. At the moment, your favorite thing is trying to figure out what the fastest way to kill bosses on official is. So far, you've managed to down the Manticore in 29 seconds. The map's loading. Let's go. You had a Mantis once. You managed to snipe a Giga kill with once. What? Bro, I don't believe you, man. You're gonna have to send me evidence of that. That's kind of unbelievable. No way. You haven't played ARK in a while because servers are lagging for some reason. What servers? I mean, you can play on servers that don't lag, like unofficial servers. Oh man, do you remember that one time you were streaming on Twitch, typing all the dossier lines for the creature spotlights? It feels so. Wow, I can't believe you remember that. Holy man, really came full circle. I've been loading into this map for 18 minutes. God damn it. Basically. Well, more like probably 10. But, yeah, and now to think that I did all that work, the like hundreds of hours of work of transcribing all those notes and getting all the voiceover, only for them to do it themselves and put Madeline Madden in the game. That is a funny move. That is a wild card moment. That's a funny gaming moment. I mean, it literally took hundreds of hours to transcribe those, let alone to shoot the videos, actually, like the machinima of all the people in the dossier videos. So it's just sort of comical looking at it now. But now that they added like new dossiers that are already voiced, I'm kind of inclined to like make dossier videos for those remaining dossiers. And for like, I mean, hell, Aberration, Extinction, could even do. You're in a PvP server with some friends, and there's a massive turf war right now. You've been doing ambushes. Been fun doing ambushes and that stuff. You love setting traps. That's cool. Should have just hired you to do the notes, Ned. No, I'm glad. I'm glad I haven't had much involvement with Wildcard. Not that they're bad or anything, or I have anything against them, but it's best that way, because that way I'm not under NDAs, and it keeps me a bit safer. Everything always comes back to this thing I can't talk about. But yeah, I'm glad. I mean, I'm honored that they fulfilled my idea. You know, not that I take credit entirely for just like, oh, the idea of, oh, why don't we have voiced Explorados? But it is funny to acknowledge that they went ahead and just did that. Invested so much in their story, because I mean, they really did. all the cutscenes with the Genesis expansions focusing a lot more on the lore, you know, and all that. You were the only viewer that was at your first stream ever. Really? Wow, that's crazy. That goes way back. DevKit, please. Please load. It's loading. It's trying its hardest. It's trying its best. Oh, we made it. We made it in. Now we're going to click play. Then all the structures will magically appear like so. Let me click eject. Alright. What if the software is about to crash? We just don't know. I mean, DevKit crashes all the time. It's not really something that phases me anymore. I remember when you and Raz were small channels. It's been fun watching y'all grow. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had maybe like 3,000 subscribers, and Raz had like 500, I think, when we first met. We've been friends ever since. Hell, I don't think it's really a weird thing to mention now. I was, I never really mentioned it before, but Raz Clark was actually originally going to voice Rockwell in our survival stories. No joke. But once they announced David Tennant with the Genesis trailer, Raz and I were like freaking out. And then, eventually after, talking about it for a while, I was like, sorry, dude, I think I'm going to go with someone that does like a really good David Tennant impression, because it would just like make a lot of sense, since the guy's a pretty good voice actor and he can sound exactly like David Tennant. And Raz was really respectful about it. But just imagine how different it would have been if Raz Clark was Rockwell. Could have happened, man. It was close. It almost happened. Oh man, what a weird turn of events that could have been. Copy. And they just put Raz Clark in the game. That'd be funny. All right. Copy. I'm gonna head on over to New World. Whoa. Yes. Terminate. Continue. Ooh. Right, so we need to keep the lab around. We're gonna... Part of me wonders if you could do like a small Easter egg or gag roll of him doing a couple lines. Well, actually, that would be funny. Raz, I mean, I'm okay spoiling it. Raz is actually going to be voicing Sky. So he's going to make it in the survival stories in part 3. That's when the graduate students will be coming. And yeah, so Raz Clark will be Sky. What happened? Where did my buildings go? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I've already got the voiceover and everything, but you guys will he's pretty much, Sky's gonna be like the first character we see in part 3, so it's gonna be funny. Yeah, part 3 of that. The final survival story video has Razclerk at the very beginning. It's like a stoner guy that played fucking Ark Park VR. I wonder what happens if I jump off this cliff. Whoa. Is Ned the next overseer? Alpha trilobites coming. Trilobite bosses too. Whoa. Considering anxiety, you can sympathize despite living quite far away. It's really bothersome, especially for a generation. Always try staying positive. Yeah, I had anxiety issues before. They're very. Oh shoot! I moved it in the wrong folder. Whoops. They're much better now. While I still have anxiety technically, I don't. I mean, I'll always have like ADHD and ADHD with anxiety, but I have ways to deal with it now that are very healthy. So, yeah, I found a way sort of out of it, and so I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm not really afraid anymore of like social stuff, or certainly not afraid of giant mega corporations, that's for sure. Spoilers. Context clues, guys. Context clues. It's time for you to make an entire theory video. What was Nettie talking about? But where could I find more of it? Oh. What happened? My camera froze. Chaotic. Well, you got a dip in fun talking. Talk to you later, man. Should be back to it tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yep. Peace, dude. Talk to you later. If it's any comfort, you think a lot of us are afraid of giant mega corporations. Yeah, for sure. I've seen that a lot, and at the end of the day, while I'm not keen on what they could potentially do to me or my business, and my career as like a YouTuber and everything else I do, it is. At the end of the day, corporations are run by humans, and humans have flaws. What I would be afraid of is if corporations were run by robots, because robots would be like genuinely something I would maybe be scared of, but humans have flaws. They mess up, and when they mess up, depending on how big it is, they get in big trouble. And even multi-million-dollar corporations, international corporations, mind you, are not safe from the law and from human like rights. Human sociology, rather, I guess. Human rights is a weird thing to sort of bring up in this case, but yeah. Okay, these are static meshes. I'm gonna go through and replace these. One structure at a time, y'all. Let's get that. Oh, skeletal mesh. No, why are you a skeletal mesh? Why? I honestly, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm more afraid of skeletal meshes than anything, man. Skeletal meshes, they scare me. They really do. This is cool. There's like these trophy things. I wonder if I could add like Maybe some of these here or something. Oh, get over here, man. Come on. Gotta go. It's been a pleasure seeing you live after such a long time. Hope you're doing well and enjoy the stream. Thanks, Darlinder. Take care. Have a lovely day. Where is this structure? It's like down here? Is it in here somewhere? Oh, it is. Let's see. Level of it. Let's see. Select. Edit. Cut. Uh-oh. Hopefully I didn't just break everything. Alright, then let's paste it outside here. Did it put it? Oh, you shit me. Maybe if I make a new folder. Funny. Dude, why doesn't it? Why won't I go in the right thing? Oh, I know how to, might know how to do this. Well, where is it now? Whoa. This thing's not anywhere anymore. I wonder if it's in one of these. Where is this? This is so strange. There was a button to like find in scene outliner, but I don't think there's a way to do that. It's like straight up gone, bro. Only selected? It's it. What? It's okay. It was in there the whole time. Okay. So I need to move to root. That work? Here we frickin' go. Okay. Well, that's all I need to do. Goodbye, funny folder. You remember me? It doesn't look like you're busy. I don't remember you, but hello. Can't use the search. Yeah, I was just trying to basically like get this out of the folder that it was in originally. I'm gonna put some more of these on here because it seems like I'll just put like maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe I scale this down a little bit. Don't worry, they won't be rusty once they're like replaced, the mesh is replaced and everything. Sweet. I don't know exactly what these. This is like some kind of server database, maybe. Oh, dude, what if we made like a giant version? Like we say, like, what if we say this is like some kind of server hub? I don't know why they would have like what are they doing playing video games? They got their ARK servers on the in the tech city, Diana's tribe. But this is kind of neat. This is a little bit neat. Got these giant charge nodes. I like it. Okay. Now, well, these are static meshes. Let's go ahead and convert everything else. Got our ceilings. Let's see how fast I can convert stuff now. SM ceiling, tech ceiling. You shoot me. Ceiling, come on. There's something very sad about listening to ARK music right now, for me. I keep bringing this up, but it's just surreal, I guess. It is surreal. Partly because so much of my life has been ARK, has been like, I guess, influenced by ARK. By virtue of just having been like homeschooled. So I spent a whole lot of time playing the game because I had the time. I had like so much free time as a kid. And so since I was like 14, I have been playing ARK. No, 15. And yeah, early on it was weird. I mean, as a kid you do like weird stuff. I would like run these servers and then I would shut them down, and you know, part of that was like really bad anxiety, and I didn't really know how to deal with any of that stuff at the time. But ARK meant so much to me, and I amassed thousands of hours, and you know, I tried to quit multiple times as a kid. I tried to like get away from it, you know. But I never could. Never was able to really get away. I think at maybe like 6,000, 7,000 hours, I was like, all right, I have an addiction. I have to stop. I have to stop playing ARK. At the time, it wasn't that I realized I had too much time on my hands. It was that I thought I was just spending too much time playing ARK. And that didn't really last very long. Hell, I right-clicked on it in Steam and did some like, you know, remove from library button. But that doesn't actually delete it forever. You can just get it back. But I would always come back to it. I don't know what it was, the community, the developers. Something about ARK just kept drawing me in. And eventually that led me to meeting everyone that watches these videos. Or sort of getting to this spot making videos and sort of being a real part of the community. All these games mean so much to you. So much to us. I often stopped, and whenever I felt bad, I fled back to ARK or something. Yeah, it's ARK. I think was sort of accidentally such an incredibly successful game. And I say accidentally, not that it wasn't deliberately designed to draw people in, but like it was just very effective. I mean, people kind of, I think, haven't really fully... I don't hear a lot of people talking about just how well the game is designed and that people get frustrated by it, but they always come back. You know, almost always. It's just like that. It's just that kind of game. Door glass. So it needs to go up and to the right by some degree. It's also 180. There are many people. It keeps you busy, brings the day around. You don't have to think about your fear and problems anymore. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, you're right. You know. You are right. To the right, which would be... Well, at this point, I need to figure out which direction I'm looking at. Doors on this side. So when I swap them, handles on this side now. Okay. So relative to that, it needs to go up and to the left, actually. If we're looking at the door handle. It's the Z, I think. Are we talking meters? Do I have to reset my wait. I didn't open Blender in Steam. I have 32 hours in it already. That's kind of unbelievable. Alright, I need to launch Blender in Steam. Up and to the left. GC67. What is happening? What? Why? Rotation. Oh. Oh. Everything. Okay, hold on. Rotation degrees, length. Centimeters. Is this why? Okay, yeah. So Y in this is on that, okay. Whereas Z is up and down. And that would make sense, I think. .3. Wouldn't you know, that's almost perfect. Structures baked. No, wrong one. Actually, that's right. We're going to. Here we go. Hello, Colton. How's my morning going? Pretty good. Just work stuff. How are you? How's yours? Just got up. You were up late last night rethinking. Oh, what were you thinking about? If you don't mind me asking. Hello, Helena. I don't know what else to call you. What's your actual name, if you don't mind me asking? Ah, I went the opposite direction. That's what went wrong. All right, let's undo that. That is what I did wrong. Let's see. Times 2. So, essentially we're doing negative 114.6. Export. Yeah, did it. You're frozen. Oh, my face can't. Ah, dude. My camera's not okay with this stuff. It's really not having a fun time. It's slowly deteriorating. This whole cam link thing really isn't working out. Canon cam. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. All right, we've re-imported. Let's right click. Whoops, that's not the right freaking thing. Please work. Yes. It just works, guys. Only took 20 minutes. How many people are here? I don't know. It says we have 24 viewers. If it's got double. I do not. Rethinking life last night. Sorry to hear that. Unless it was good. I mean, sometimes it can be good to rethink life, I guess. Didn't I just replace those? Did I? Huh. Okay. Whoa. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Wife's pregnant and went to labor on Saturday, and it taking quite a while, and it's very stressful. Oh. It so you already is the baby born already? It's also very ominous music. I think I really need to. There we go. That's a little less ominous. Not yet. We expect at least by Thursday, most likely tonight or tomorrow. Oh. Okay. Well, I hope everything goes well. Sorry to hear it's stressful. I would imagine that sounds really stressful. Has anyone developed mods for chill in-game music for ARK? Thinking sort of like the ambient, non-intrusive stuff you get in the Skyrim stuff. Yeah, dude, I completely agree with you. I would, if ARK wasn't like almost over, basically, I totally would do that. Like, I would absolutely make a mod and collaborate with a musician, but it's kind of too late for that, in my opinion. So, I'd maybe do that with like future projects for sure. I think music's so important in games. So I would definitely have ambient music for sure, and like lots of it. But also make it like very, yeah, like non-intrusive, like you were saying. Because like ARK could have some really amazing ambient music. Like all you have to do is listen to the animated series tracks they've released, and they sound really amazing. Like that would fit right into the ARK games. It really would, you know. I mean, imagine like you could get pretty complex with it. Like they could have added music for when you're like in your base, you know, music for when you're taming, like a track that sort of starts playing whenever you're taming something, you know, music. It would have to be very deliberately like non-confrontational, just to make it clear that it's like the ambient music coming in and not the combat, because ARK relies on using music as like the identifier for like when you're in a combat situation. Yeah, ARK, like leading up to all the like videos on the story and everything, ARK could have benefited so much from, you know, having very immersive like ambient music. When is the animated series coming out? We have no clue. No idea at this point. Hadn't heard of you before, but someone shared your most recent video with me, and it was great. Oh, okay. Which video? And how did they share it with you? I'm curious. I noticed that there's a really large influx of people that have been checking out my channel recently. So I'm curious to know like how you found me and what your impression is of my videos, I guess. If you don't mind me asking. I also have videos on the story of ARK. I'm pretty much like the main ARK lore guy. Because ARK has a huge story. I'm serious. I mean, a lot of people don't realize. Just ambient stuff that fades in and out a little bit. Stuff that happens when you're around a lot of structures. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like 7 Days to Die actually has that, which is a survival game that really kind of understood the whole music, the importance of music, and they have like a bass theme and stuff. It's really cool, honestly. You've been following my content since the start. The stories you did on islands, saw a post on Reddit ages ago. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was the one who advertised it back on Reddit before they started deleting my posts because they were like, you can't post your own stuff. How close am I to being done, Gavin? Pretty close. I've got like a lot of structures done. I think this is maybe the 13th one. You searched for ARK story complete, and your channel was the first one. Thanks for this video. I'm glad to hear. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. You've allowed me to do this as a job by virtue of you watching these videos, supporting me. So, thank you. Even if you see things just sort of very transactionally, by just watching and supporting, you are essentially fostering the creation of these videos. So, thank you. If it wasn't for Netty's ARK stories, you still wouldn't know what's going on with the game. Same here. Recommended vid about 16 million loss. So Kim, say hi and live sub. Keep up the great job. Hey, thanks, Raph. I appreciate it. Hey, I think we're at the funny number almost. Are we? We're almost. Oh, we're 9 away from the funny number, guys. Should we celebrate? Should we? Yeah. All right, guys, we're almost there. Can we get to the funny number? Please. Chrono, hello, how are you? Yes. Yes, you want to see what I've been working on? This might be interesting for you. So check this out. All of these structures you see, I've converted all of these. So our builder that works on the survival stories for us, he built all these in game, and then I used a mod called Structure Saver to essentially like save them from the ab map where he built them, put them onto a green screen map, and then grab the structures directly from that green screen map, put them in the dev kit, copy paste them, then replace all the structures because they're blueprints by default. Replace every single like type of structure blueprint with the static mesh that actually shows what it looks like. And then once I converted all the blueprints to static meshes, I export the entire thing to Blender. Then I combine all the like structures. So combine all the windows into one mesh, combine all the floors into one mesh, etc. And then I decimate them all and like lower the try count by about 75%. And then I import them back in. They each have their own, essentially every single, so like, for example, this is like all the walls. This is like all the doors. This is all the door frames, right? They're all like individual meshes. And then I can just apply the materials and it just works. So I've done that with like almost all the builds in Aberration Part 2. And once I've finished all these, I'm adding them to a map extension for Ab that basically bakes these, well, I press a button that I set up that's hooked up to a matinee sequence that then just poofs these out of the ground, and they just exist in as the city. So it basically makes the city look massive, and it runs super well. Instead of getting like 10 FPS, we can get like 40. So it's freaking awesome. Left. But yeah, I'm kind of like addicted to, not addicted, it's really fun messing around the dev kit. As much as I'm very new to it and all that, it's still very fun. Left 0. A lot of hard work going into it. It's definitely very tedious, but someone's got to do it, and I definitely wouldn't have the money to pay someone to do it, so that's how it is. We're almost done though. I think this is maybe the 12th structure. I think the skyscraper was a lot of fun. That thing is just massive, and what's really cool is that you can put decals on these things. So hold on, we put a decal, like a light decal, on the oh, you're not supposed to see that. Whoa, no guys, I did not mean to share that. Nobody's supposed to see that. Okay. But yeah, so this is obviously a really bright example, but like if you look here, we actually put a decal on the existing thing here. And this is like a bad example because this is like not what it normally looks like what our version looks like in game. We actually fixed this stuff so that it wasn't like broken, and we removed all the vines and stuff. This is just like a early example. But look, we put this decal on this freaking structure mesh that's decimated, and it looks godly. It looks so cool. What are the downsides of doing it like this? I'm guessing you can't interact with it. No, it doesn't necessarily take longer to load in. The downside is they don't have functionality. But yeah, you can interact with them like in the sense that they have collision, but they don't have like, you can't open doors or anything. So they're essentially like purely supposed to be just background objects. But like this one, and you can't even tell really, like this one here, this is also one of them. Yeah, so I'm super excited because these are gonna they already look really good in game. Exposed. You really want to try making some map making scene. Yeah, me too. It's honestly, doing stuff like this is so much fun. Yeah, it really came together with Ness, just being a really good freaking builder. I mean, he's super creative. From here on though, when it comes to builds, we're actually probably going to build them in the dev kit, because it actually just makes a lot more sense doing it like that, for performance. So like, for example, going forward, Ness just downloaded the dev kit. So what he'd basically do is he would take the static meshes from the actual, whichever one. I mean, he'd basically just grab the actual static meshes, so they wouldn't be like white like this. But then he basically just, copy paste around, and it's really pretty simple once you start making the shape and everything, and it can kind of snap, and then that's it. And he's just, he'd start building the structures like that. And what's really cool is like you can, you have so much more freedom with building ARK structures like this now, because you can do basically anything. They blend in super nicely. Jacob in the middle. Where am I from? I am from the East Coast. We'll say the Carolinas. I have a weird accent because I mostly grew up on the internet, so sort of around a ton of different people from all different dialects and stuff. But then also my parents are from two opposite sides of the country, and but I do have the sort of a southern accent that bleeds through every now and then, if I allow it to, or if I'm really passionate. Hello, Chris. You love seeing people T-posing in a large... Oh, that's what you're talking about with the cryopod. That wasn't a cryopod. But nobody's going to be bothered to go back and look at the VOD. I hope. Please. Guys, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Ned lore, Ned lore, Ned lore. Keeping stuff in the dev kit is probably one of the best ways to do things, especially with creatures. It lowers the amount of possible glitches / bugs significantly. What do you mean, like keeping stuff in the dev kit? You mean like replacing it like this instead of trying to export blueprints, or? Because that's what we were trying to do before. We were trying to like basically export the blueprints, and it was really awful. It was actually pretty difficult to figure out the pipeline, and it wasn't really figured out by me. It was really Golden and Randy. Those guys are awesome. Technically, you've gotten like 50 accents and threw them in a blender. Kind of, yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that I've worked with like tons of different voice actors and voice actresses, like with Egyptian accents, Russian accents, British accents, Australian accents, Scottish, what else? Chinese, Indonesian. It's like a million. So, and the characters that I work with tend to sort of imprint on me in the sense that I really like feel a deep connection with them. So like Rockwell and Megan and Helen and then they sort of, a lot of the things that, you know, because I've spent so much of my life, well, not my life overall, but you know, when I started YouTube, when you guys started watching the survival stories, it was a lot of like listening over and over again and editing through voiceover for, you know, for Helena and them. So definitely imprinted on me a bit. Like, if it can be solved in dev kit, it's best to keep in dev kit rather than maybe exporting and fixing in Blender. Oh yeah. Helena must be from NSW. She's got the accent. I'm trying to figure out, what does NSW mean? What is that shorthand for? I'm like, is it New Zealand? I mean, she's got like the Australian accent. All right, this is everything. Here we go. Yeah, to an extent, I do export to Blender. So, you know, like I said, I'll go copy, not copy. When did I do that? Go up here, we do export selected. Go on into New South Wales, Australia. Okay. What was this? This is like the G Portal server hub. It's a very INI-esque base. Does Helena play PvP? Yo guys, this is the G Portal server hub right here. Alec, when is part 2 coming out again? Hold on. One of my very, very good friends' name is Alec. I have to see if this is okay. No, that's not. I don't think that's Alec. The Alec that I know. But hello, Alec. Part 2 is coming out January. All right, now it's time to import the G Portal server hub. By the way, guys, this is a great time to talk about my sponsor of this stream, G Portal. As you can see, I have the G Portal server hub here. Hold on. This is not stretching it at all, I swear. But yeah, you can get 10% off your own. Oh, let me turn up the. You can get 10% off your own ARK. I'm so. Your own ARK servers, guys. You look at the description. There's a code for my affiliate link. Please buy servers. It helps me. Thank you. All right. We got our G Portal server up. Let's go. What a good segue. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one myself, to be honest. What's your favorite aberration biome, bro? I would have to say, I would have to say the fertile region, to be honest. Like, oh, thanks, Nat. guys, you gotta click on the link that Natural Causes just posted in the chat. He knows what's up. That is my G Portal affiliate link. We want to see you edit yourself running from a Reaper. nerdy trying to serenade us with ARK Jazz and G Portal. Alright. So, this is the process, y'all. I grab all my structure types. We got all our ceilings here. We're gonna grab all our charge stations. Why are there not more? That's mildly concerning. It seems like it. Did it like name these something weird? Doesn't matter. Okay. So, got all these combined. Boom. Got these separated. Beautiful. We're gonna grab our door glass. Gonna do a bit of glass gaming. Boom. Got all these. Cool. Door frame. Control J. Boom. Got our double doors. Double door frame. Oh. These are not supposed to be like this. Yeah, it's kind of cursed, man. Not gonna lie. That is mildly cursed. Is this for Aberration Part 2? Yes! Yes, it is. Why, yes, it is. Thank you for asking. What are you trying to do? Talk us through this? Okay, so Nat, if you're not aware, basically what I am doing is, God, how do I scale this up again? I don't remember the key for it. How do I? Is it R? R rotates. Like S? Oh, it's S, yeah. But how do you scale up on a specific axis? Okay, doesn't matter. Basically what I'm doing is converting ARK builds that our builder actually worked on, that he made for the survival stories, and making them into like super well-performing, like very distant structures that you can see from like basically an infinite distance away. They don't necessarily have any functionality, so like the doors don't work and stuff, but they're basically like solidified structures that run really well because they're decimated. So like their try count is super lowered. So I'll show you what I mean. So like right now I am combining all of the like structures, kind of like how you'd like combine like terms in math, I guess. And then is there any lore behind the giant pillars in extinction that cause your implant? Because no, literally none. There's like, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing in the lore that talks about that. But yeah, so I grab all these, I'm combining the like structures. That way I can apply the materials onto them all, like onto all these structures relatively easily in a way that would be less tedious than having to manually apply them to every single structure one by one. So essentially I'm like selecting and converting all of these structure types just once in each conversion, in each build basically. So we got the tech one, the tech left, we grab the tech right, boom, right. So hopefully that part at least should make sense. Juan, Nacho, hello good sir, Trilobite God. I bow to you, good sir. But yeah, I mean, it's really fun messing around with ARK structures in Blender because it makes you realize just how cool it could be to build stuff if you just did it with like build stuff with ARK structures if you just did it in Blender. Like it's dope. It's so fun for me. I don't know why. Whoa, what did I... Okay, we're good there. Let's get our water tanks. We're almost done. Combine all our water tanks. We got these. We got the trophy base, and that's it. All right, we're almost done with this step. Boom. All right, so now we have every single structure individually turned into a different static mesh. So then, now that we've done that, we're going to decimate them. So we'll start with these weird static mesh actor things. These look like charge nodes or whatever. So we're going to add a modifier, which is like an attachment, and we're going to decimate it like 90%. Cool way to get past. Yeah, exactly. Because what this means is we can have a city that you would get like 5 FPS rendering in if it was all around you, and get like 50 FPS, or you know, theoretically, right? So we're gonna do like 0.15. This like super heavily decimates these things to the point where they're like very gross looking. But again, these are like distant objects. And then we're gonna select everything else. And we're going to hold Control L, copy modifiers. Why is the tech ATV so bad? Because it's not supposed to really be in the game. So as you can see, boom. You'll be excited for one of my 100 days coming in the future. Use the Trilobite as your boss fighter. What? What? Like it's the final boss? That's insane, dude. That's freaking awesome. So yeah, as you can see, it looks kind of gross now that I've decimated it. And that's exactly what we like to see here at the Nanny the Noodle YouTube channel. We enjoy, we do a little bit of decimating. Sounds mildly threatening. That's pretty much it. So now I'm going to export it. Go into structures, imports. We're going to call this SMNTS gportal. I don't remember what I called this, to be honest. The gportal hub. Oh, it's what you ride into battle. I love that, man. That's awesome. It's insane. Imports. Go to our structure SM imports. Structure is baked. We're gonna call this the gportal hub. The survival stories sponsored by gportal. Dude, I should totally put like a little gportal, icon on it. That'd be funny. How many voice actors do I work with? It's not. It's more like how many have I worked with, because I don't actively work with all of them. Let's see. Spencer Cannon, Aixa K, Yanni Harris, Meg Kanishi, Elliot Crossley, Rob Sharp. Then all the grad students. So I don't really remember many of their names. Kugo, the guy who voiced Boris, Raz, I guess. I don't know. At least like upwards of like 10. About 10. Please read your last comment. If you do the same thing to Aberration Part 2 that you did to Part 1, you'll call me Trilokilla. I think the joke has flown over my head. I'm afraid. Alright, let's import. Hope you still plan to the ARK Park cutaway for Sky. Honestly, man, with everything that you should know what is going on, I would love to, but I really don't know that I want to support a company like that at this point, despite how much I wanted to do it for the bit, you know. Maybe I can make my own ARK Park VR. Just use like Bone Labs, port it over. That could work, to be honest. All right, we got our ceilings done. Oh, you know what? Let's So first we're gonna go into the property matrix. I'm gonna change this to 0. We're gonna use the really use triangle mesh collision. Yes, really. Every time. So here we go. We've got our new structure. Make a G portal uniform for the guys in that building, or a G portal run. Well, we're not really gonna show the building up close. That's like sort of the point of these, is like to just be background buildings that you can't really like see very well, I guess. Other than in like really, you know, extreme wide shots and stuff. But yeah. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna save, I'm gonna open this, save. These are the, oh, these are these things. Figure out the glass, no, I think it's called the glass door. Glass door. BP door glass. Static mesh. Wait. And that was the floor. If you say that it'll start at premiere, wait, if you say that it'll start premiere at like 5 p.m. then do it at 10 p.m. you can call me the trial. Oh, okay. That's what you mean. You remember that? Yeah. Yeah, it was an experiment, okay. Hello, Empress of Death. Hello, everyone, and Nettie. I hope you're having a great day/night. Likewise. Okay, this only has 2 materials, which is kind of scary, but it's probably fine. Oh, why did I open that? Whoops. Ooh. We need to find this, put that on. Nope, that was the wrong one. Okay. We're going to do a bit of that, and then click. Yeah, we done it. Not that it matters. You can't really see the glass, to be honest. If you do show any buildings up close, you should paint map/wartime posters. Throw in a G portal reference just because. Why wartime posters? What are you suggesting by that? Plus you're like big brain, you're like a million steps ahead of me. Oh, wait, the Diana group. I guess they were war. They were in a war, I guess, yeah. Is there a story on Genesis? Yeah. Yeah, there is. This is my funny charge node that's like kind of disgusting, but we don't talk about it. It's only a little bit disgusting, okay? Don't make fun of me. Actually, you know what? We can have this lit. Why not? What are these? These are like doors, I guess, yeah. Find in content browser, save. These are doors that I do not have the thing for, so I'm gonna have to go back and unlit mode, grab this, I think. Is this ARK 2? Yes. No, it's not ARK 2. You just joined. What are you trying to build, and what DLC is it? This is for Aberration, my guy. This is for Aberration Part 2 and 3. I'm doing the background work, dev kit work that we need to have done in order for the set to really look good. We're almost done. We're just wrapping up, to be honest. Only have like maybe a couple more builds to go. These are double doors. Bought 2 chickens and a rooster for Christmas. You swear the rooster screams at the weirdest times. 3 a.m. or 6 p.m. Weird. I see. Oh, dude, we can do the cool. We can do the funny gaming moment and make the sides actually look good for once. Yes. ARK 2 made by G Portal. What do you think is the best DLC? Aberration. Easy. Got some stairs here. Oh, these stairs are so gross. Dude, I decimated them so bad. Should have at least saved the stairs a little bit. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. I just started getting back into gaming a little bit with playing Valheim. I just started playing Valheim with one of my best friends last night, and so I'm gonna play that again this evening after work, which I'm very excited about because for a while now I've been like Am I losing touch with gaming? Am I not, you know, as interested in games anymore? But all it took was me playing playing a game that is of a type that I really like, you know, survival games. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm still a gamer. Dude, you just got done watching my lore series. Not gonna lie, can't wait for Aberration Part 2. Me too. I cannot wait for it either. Very excited. These are walls, okay. You like how the Corrupted Ring tried to capture the essence of Aberration, yet entirely failed outside of the teasers/trailers. The only reason I really visited is for the mains. You like how that happens? I don't. It's quite sad. It's quite sad to me. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, I think Aberration was very mysterious because it was just very, like, isolating, like, suffocating and unknown, you know? And at that point, like, because when Aberration came out, we didn't really know much about the story. Things were really mysterious. But when Gen 2 came out, we obviously knew so much more. So it wasn't really as big of a, like, it just really was a very heavy hitting. It's sarcasm. I figured as much. Sometimes I misinterpret. Like, it's nothing like Aberration. Yeah, of course. So what am I building now? I'm building a basically a long distance static mesh structure that will be just one of many in the survival stories for Aberration Part 2. So it looks like this mesh is done. Heck yeah. We've done it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I bagged him. So there I was, sitting in the bushes like a tiger or a bear, like a lion or a bear lion. Anyway, I'd come just over the ridge. I'm trying to, like, recite one of Rusty's notes. It's embedded in my brain. I bet you guys forgot Carniflora existed. Carniflora. Why would we forget now? Building 12. Oh, we already have a building 12. Heck yeah. Oh, this is our 13th building. My. That's very satisfying. All right. I'm gonna grab all these. Boom. Goodbye, structures. You mean nothing to me now. Will you make a video with all the notes from all the maps when you're done with making them separately? So the survival stories are ending on Aberration. We're ending this series of the survival stories with the last notes on Aberration. We're making sure, of course, all the characters are in there and their stories are told to the end. But we're not going on to Extinction. But what we are doing is doing a lore summary series that Stella in the chat is actually working on with me. It's mostly just us two, but also Chaos and... is it Chaotic or is it Chaos? Chaos, yes. Us and then Red Gear as well are working on it. And basically it's going to tell the entire story entire story of the whole game. The second video will be out pretty soon in the next couple weeks, just because they're being like artificially delayed so that so that they don't spoil the survival stories at the end of the day, and so that we also will have footage from the survival stories by then, so we can like use that when I can use it while I'm building the videos. So like instead of just summarizing it with like notes, I can actually summarize these parts with like the survival stories to an extent, right? Up until like the end of Aberration. But after that, if we really want to, I mean, this is really depending on how things go over the next couple days, because depending on what happens, again, it's that sort of ominous thing that I keep nonchalantly mentioning. Depending on what happens there, things could sort of change in this space significantly for the better or for the worse. Probably more for the worse. Very ominous. But depending on that, you know, I'm interested in maybe doing like an audiobook kind of video where it's like, I don't know, upwards of like 10 hours of just all of the voiceover for every single Explorer note. You know, all the HLNAs, all the David Tennant, Madeline Madden, but also voiceover that we get to fill in, basically, for all the stuff that isn't normally there. So, you know, Santiago, 2 versions, right? We get like the Vin Diesel one. We could find a Vin Diesel impressionist. We get like our Diana voice actress, Heather Foster, and, you know, Meiko Nishi for Megan, and bring them back for one last time for Extinction. And we could do like an entire audiobook, basically, of all of the Explorers in the game, if we really wanted to. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's so much voiceover. I mean, it's literally worth like an audiobook. Yeah. Like, there's an insane amount of lore in this game. Like, upwards, probably at most 10 hours, I'd say. But like I said, I don't know if we're actually going to do that. It's just a thought I had. Just so that we really covered like all bases instead of just having made the survival stories and just having made the summaries. Just to completely monopolize ARK lore, I guess. Like, oh yes, if you search ARK lore or ARK story, all you see is tens of my videos. I'm the ruler. It's mildly evil, but you know, for me, I mean, it'd be worth it, right? It would cost a lot of money to get that extra voiceover, but that money would be made by the viewership ad revenue that would come from a project like that, and it wouldn't really be that hard. Said here, you aren't all doing Extinction Gen 1 and Gen 2. However, I'm happy to hear that others in the team are continuing stories. Thanks, Stell and team. I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. Yeah. So really, we'll, you know, we're going to explain the whole story one way or another. It's just not going to be in the form of the survival stories, because they're projects that just take too much time. I mean, you know, the Aberration survival stories is almost... we've been working on it for almost a year now. And we have part 1 out. We're getting very close to finishing part 2. And then, of course, we got part 3, which is not as big of a part as you'd expect, actually. Part 3 is arguably going to take less time than part 2, I think. Especially with my knowledge of the dev kit having vastly expanded just in this past, like, month or 2. I'm falling. Nope. Okay. I think I deleted the ground by accident. Never delete the ground, guys. Oh. It's kind of weird. It's kind of surreal being in a map with like so many damn structures. And you are milking the lore cow more than anyone. Oh yes. Oh yes. I completely understand that. I'm completely aware of that. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know, you find your niche, you find your bubble, you gotta stick with it. This is interesting. Let's see. GFI gun. That's a laser attachment. Can I get like a flashlight? Flashlight attachment, yes. Let me see how this building looks under scrutiny. That's interesting, for sure. But yeah, it's just insane to me that I'm getting like 30 FPS right now. Well, okay, 22. It's part of that is that damn structure over there that's making everything like super laggy, you know. But it's just, I mean, look at it. Isn't this insane? Dude, you can see them from so far away. Oh, man. This is just so trippy for... I don't know. Is this not, like... Is this cool to you guys? Like... For me, I've been playing... I have 10,000 hours in ARK. I've been playing ARK for so long. And it's so weird to see structures from this far away. like, isn't that weird? Like, that wire takes up, like, a single... I mean, this is a very long distance. And I can allow them to be seen from even further as well, you know? The only one milking lore more than you is Matt Bat milking FNAF. Yeah. It's crazy, man. This stuff is so fun. Alright. On to the next structure. Right? Shall we? Let's see, I've got about an hour. I just punched my microphone. I've got about an hour and a half more that I can work on this, and then I gotta go work on the next lore summary video. So, for now, is this just playing over and over again? Looping. Okay. I'm gonna take a break, stand up, get a popsicle or something. I need to get rid of them. I have too many, so I'm just like eating them all. So I will be back. And for now, you guys can enjoy staring at my dev kit or the main scene here, whichever you'd like. All right. Sorry, microphone. I'm sorry. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Being cut off. Being cut in half. Can't believe it. All right. Whew. I'm gonna get a sweater. Hold on. Oh, y'all, this is actually a birthday gift from my step brother. Check it out. Oh wow, green screen up the green. I really wish they had merch that offered this, because so many people I know, like myself included, would love to get ARK merch, ARK clothes. So, let's see. Have you ever considered doing videos with viewers? No, but I might do that. That sounds, could be cool. It's nice seeing content creators at work. Not sarcasm. I also do like that he's going out of his way to create maps for scenes instead of machinating it all. ARK needs to make more merch, to be honest. Yeah. Yep. Love some custom vans with a dossier and printed entry and printed on the side. That'd be wild. All right. We're going to grab the next structure. Let's get it. Let us get it, y'all. Actually, you know, I think that was the green screen one. Or not the green screen, the glass thing one. Let's try this one. Wait. That. Okay. Huh. That's weird. Alright, we'll see what happens. How long did it take me to make this city? I don't know. It's probably been like 50 hours, an hour or something. But I didn't build the builds themselves. I've just been converting them, which is what it's taken like upwards of 50 hours. Ness Andres, he built them. Like all these structures you see. He's an absolute Chad of an ARK builder. He's an architect, actually. You were an hour back in the stream? Oh. Huh. Ned leaked ARK story scene thing. I really hope that isn't like... Oh, I wasn't looking at this. Oh, we're almost there, yo. Yo. Guys, we're almost at 69,000 subscribers. Let's get, can we get there, guys? Can we hit it? Can we hit the I'll dab if we get 69,000 subscribers. I'll hit the dab, yo. I swear I'm cool. I don't eternally live in 2017. I swear. I'd like a wireless phone charger of the ARK logo where light would go from crystal tip to crystal tip in the triangle when you play. An architect. Yeah, no, do you know about the architects? He's like the architects are, I know it's also a pun. I guess that's like the point of their group. name. But the architects are like a bunch of ARK builders. They're on YouTube, like Aaron Longstaff and Fire Pumpkins. Ness Andrews is also one of those. Oh my God, guys, we're almost there. Can we hit it? Can we hit it? The funny number. Yeah, baby. I'm not trying to make it weird, guys, I swear. I think, like, for the end of the year, I'm gonna do a little, like, little stream compilation thing. Year in, you know? Just like some of the best moments from all the streams this year. How would you guys like that? Just something real sweet, something real good. We're almost there. One more, guys. Tell your friends. We need to get to the 69. Ned, have you considered doing streams with viewers? Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty cool, honestly. I really should do that. Yeah, baby! Let's get it! We done it! Yes! 69,000 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I very much appreciate that. I gotta take a snipper. Yes. I'm gonna put that on Twitter. That is a Twitter moment right there. Congrats. Water right. Is that you, Walter White? Cool collab sounds cool. 69K, nice. I was here. Oh, dab. Oh. There we go. I've dabbed. I've done it. The dab. You should do a Nintendo Switch ARK stream and tell us the server so I can join. That would be interesting. I'm gonna go comment and say he also leaked an ARK story pic and tell people to go back and watch the... Yo, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. You can't do that. You can't keep getting away with that. You don't have to answer, but who built the Ascension portal on Aberration? The survivors, the tech survivors, yo. All right, we're gonna do all these structures in one, I think. I mean, we could also do them separately, but whoa, these are using regular chimneys. Dude, I can make these like tech chimneys, yo. We don't need these, like, look how easy it would be to make these tech chimneys. Just grab like the fucking tech wall material. Come on. No, why wouldn't it? Oh, it's because of the blueprint. Hold on. I'm not supposed to do this. I really should not. This is gonna like break things. I'll do it whenever I actually put them in the thing. But it's dangerous right now because I'm playing the game. But remind me to do the tech chimney thing, guys. Air conditioner. Whoa. 415 subs to go. Oh, 69,420. Oh, yeah. I get what you're putting down, okay? I get it. Right click, edit, copy. There we go. Got our lovely, lovely structures. We're gonna load into new world. Remember to do the tech chimneys. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. Very important. I will absolutely do the tech chimneys. Absolutely. If you do a Switch stream, you won't. Oh, like you won't leak the thing. Don't worry. I can't stop you. There's nothing I can do at this point. Really. Control V. I'm glad to see Unreal Engine is still super easy to use. You're funny. I mean, the dev kit, the regular Unreal Engine, I'm sure is super easy, but the dev kit is pain. Okay. The ARK dev kit is on like a really outdated version of Unreal Engine 4, so it is ancient, and but you can get used to it. There's just like really weird shit about it. I cannot wait to get into UE5 and to learn UE5 after I'm done with using the ARK dev kit, because oh dude, it's gonna be a joy. It's gonna be so great. If ARK was to get a structure overhaul, would you like to see it? Me personally, you'd like to see the vacuum chambers be able to be used on land and filled with water tech aquariums. Oh, that would be really cool. I mean, that's never really going to happen to ARK, I think, but or to ARK 1. But I mean, I'm sure there's a mod that does it. Maybe in another game, another survival game one day. Because being able to make aquariums sounds awesome, man. Especially with like how many you know, underwater dinos there are. Oh, come on. Alright, doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's alright. That's alright. Okay. So here we go. We put these. They're not in there. Let's put them in their own folder, maybe. Yeah. Call this the tech chimneys, yo. Imagine tech chimney. It's like a tech campfire in the same like level of absurdity. Like, imagine having to build a tech like chimney system when if you're at tech tier, you could probably just have some kind of tech device that like just like deletes smoke, like just outright converts it into like something, like converts smoke into like blocks of CO2 or something. I don't know. Like, you'd think that some chimneys would not be like a thing they would even have at that point, but maybe I'm just being ridiculous. Bro, what? The fireplace base is different from the fireplace stack? Oh, that's cursed. That's very cursed. Is it even worth doing this then? Let me see. I'll put put the tech wall material on it. Oh, it's so weird. Look at that. Got our tech chimneys, bro. Tech chimneys. Let's go. Convert smoke into air conditioner. Chimney equals HVAC. Yeah, there should be a tech version of everything in ARK. That would be really funny. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but also just kind of cursed at the same time. Yo. Yo, a wildcard employee acknowledged my existence. Let's go! For the first time since the videos. Thank you. I'm glad I'm maybe on the right track. I love everyone. Jedi got the idea. It produces a colored flame and costs 1 element every 15 seconds. Not useful at all, but total flex. Tech fishing pole? Tech tree tap? Oh my god, dude, you guys have the best ideas. Okay, let's move this over here. A little more that way. Alright, I'm good. I feel like I need to use a different material though. What about this one? What if we if we use this one? Nope, hold on. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, boy. Now it just looks like a metal ceiling. Maybe this? Ooh, let's try this one. Metal gate frame. What in tarnation did I... Yeah, it's kind of gross, man. That doesn't look very good. Oh, tech pillar, maybe. Tech pillar. Hello, Poga. Drops. Welcome. This is the... Really? This is the pillar? Yes, serious? Yeah, serious? That seems strange to me. Oh, no, that... Okay, it was wrong. We figured it out. Alright, this is the pillar. Okay. That ain't right. that ain't right, man. I don't think anything I can do. How did you guys make the improvised tech suit? Oh, like the one with the where it was like half built, you know? Like the early prototype one? Is that what you're talking about? That was so much fun. Golden made that whole thing. He really just like chopped up different parts of the actual tech suit and slapped it all together and added some cool effects, and that was that pretty much. Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting so distracted by these damn chimneys. Oh, it's looking worse every time. I think I need to delete them, guys. Unless we just go with like whatever I did for the walls. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's... I think the tech wall is not too bad. Be nice if I could add some kind of like extra part on top of it. There we go. I'm gonna keep that for now. Now this security console is a little sussy. It's a little weird. We're gonna have to find this static mesh. Uh-oh, DevKit's not happy. What happens when we replace it? That's it, just rotate it 90. Okay. All right. Oh, dude, let's make it a biggin. Let's make it a biggin. Let's get a, oh, that's hot. That's hot. Let's put it in the ground a little bit. Just so a human could reasonably reach it. Changing around Ness's build just a little bit. I hope he's proud of me. Hope he likes everything that's been going on with his builds, because these are ultimately his. He originally made these. Gotta go. Have a great night/day, Emperor of Death. Take care. I'll talk to you next time. Bye. What is this? Tech stove? It's kind of strange. I think I'm just gonna delete that. Kind of weird. You can always place our own like extra structures. Let's go all the way up here. Oh, there's so many walls, dude. This build over here is crazy. It's got these really wacky walls that like go sideways and stuff. And the roof, it's so cool. I mean, it's cool. Also, this back part won't be shown because it's like up against a big map wall thing, but yeah, it's cool stuff. All right. Let's head into the structures baked. We're gonna go into the pieces. Right click, boom. Yeah. All right, what the heck's up with these walls though? Wait. What? Those are foundations? Excuse me? Wait, but it also replaced the glass? What? Oh, they're tech walls. That's weird. That's jank. That is so strange. You can message me on Discord, Colton. That's the best way to reach me. Okay, I'm gonna have to undo this. Unfortunately. Got all these selected, but I'm gonna have to deselect that, and that. And then also deselect these. You plan on that building being a semi-ruin or an intentional slanted design? Yeah, intentional slanted design. Yep. Yep, that's how Ness built it. So I'm certainly honoring his design there. It's really fascinating what he did with this, because it's just so like creative. Like what are we looking at here? It's interesting. And what's really cool is, like I had showed earlier with the decals, I can put loads of like stripes of light, basically like bars of blue light on tons of these buildings, just to make the city glow with this amazing like blue light. It's gonna look super freaking cool when I'm done with it. Alright, so now we're going to replace these. Should be good. As for the glass, I need to select all these and like mass rename them or something. Or I guess I can just, I don't really have to rename them. I can just call them, or replace them with the glass mesh. I don't think I've got glass. Tech wall, tech glass. No. Oh, it's using the. Oh, this is a pain. Yeah, 'cause it's technically. Basically, these are technically like tech walls because you can make tech walls look like any wall for some reason. So that gives me a. Well, there's in the S Plus mod, which is where these structures come from. So sort of, it's a pain in the ass for me. There we go. Is that gonna... Whoa. It's a little bit too far that way. There we go. It's pretty much perfect. I'm gonna widen the gaps a little bit because you'll notice there's like slight gaps in here. So we're gonna do, make sure this is the right axis. Yeah, we're gonna do 1.1. It's actually too much. We'll do 1.01. There we go, perfect. We can adjust these in Blender as well. Okay. All these are fixed. What's next? Air condition. Where the hell are... Oh. I wonder if I could make these like tech air conditioners. Now you need to remember not to add other walls that look like windows in that same group. Would suck like 90 hours. You changed something in another building. No, don't worry. All of these buildings are isolated, so they don't affect each other. So like, it'll be all right. Okay, I understand what you mean. Will this be a mod by any chance? Well, yeah, it's gonna be a mod, and I mean, I'll make it public for anyone who wants to mess with these. You know, not that I think anyone will, because to be honest, it's really not that. Maybe for modders it could be interesting, you know, because I put in obviously a ton of work here, but otherwise it's not really that cool for like I think other people, because it's literally just a map extension that does this thing, and you have to like go and like ghost into the map to like place the, or to like press the buttons to make these exist. Basically. It's great, dude. I wish there was a tech AC. That would be very cool. That would be very, very neat. Oh, what the heck? No. These have like a weird thing. Okay, they have these scaling parameters. So 0.7, 1.2. And then they're like rotated 90, right? There we go. Now, raptor claws will finish up your work. What is that? What does that mean? Can't wait to shove your trilobites in the stables. You haven't used the dev kit, only UE 2 and 4. You've accidentally made the mistake you mentioned. Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna put the tech wall material on this thing. That is disgusting. I'm not going to put the tech wall material. Maybe this one. I mean, this is probably going to be just as disgusting looking, but I'm just curious. I'm a scientist. I'm a real scientist. No, that also looks. It kind of looked like graphics cards from afar, like fans on a RTX card. It's honestly kind of funny looking. DM'd me on Twitter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look at it if I have the, whenever I have the chance. Well, maybe I can just make them have the tech door model thing, or material. I'm just spending way too much time on this one build. Normally, it's like if I'm not sure about something, I'll just delete it. But I just find this kind of silly. Funny. Oh. Honestly, oh yes, I do know Raptor Claws, but I wasn't sure why you brought him up here. It didn't really occur to me. Do you think the community will mod ARK 2 to have third person? Oh yeah, undoubtedly, for sure. Absolutely. Crafting. Hey, I'll give him points for creativity, but I don't think they really fit. I'm gonna delete these. I do like the little semicircles that come off. Our 2 tech will just be items reskinned as GeForce video cards. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. You get like a fucking axe with a RTX 3090 on it, like sharpened down, like grind it down. Start killing your dinosaurs with a 3090. What? What? Okay. It's like, wait, where's the thing? Move that up or something, or like down a little bit. Down just a little bit. Air conditioners will just be a blow-up image of just the fence from a 3090. I don't know why it's so funny to me. I forgot this was like replacing stuff in this build as well. It totally passed my mind for some reason. What the hell are these weird green things? Do I have the catwalk? I think maybe I did it. No, it's probably just over here. You have a feel. You have a feeling ARK 2 will be very similar to Conan Exiles, which you do not mind a single bit. Think if ARK and Conan and ARK would be combined in one thing, it would be amazing. Mm. What do you think our new tech tier will be in Arc 2? I'm really not sure. Insert super edgy name here. Hey, I was wondering about the broken tech armor from the Aberration Survival Stories. Will it ever become a mod? Or is there already one? If so, what's the name? Our modder, Golden Drop. He wants to release it at some point. And to be fair, it should be public by now. You know, because like commission mods, you have to make them public. You can't like I think it's against the terms of service to like commission stuff and then to make them unlisted or whatever. So it should be public, but if it's not, I don't know. I think he just wants to put like more work into it so that it's like a little bit more polished, and maybe you can like craft him or something. I don't really know. But yeah, it's not really in my control entirely. It's not my mod. I just commissioned it for the survival stories. That's what we made it for. But seems like a lot of people like it, to be honest. That's the second time I've been asked just in the stream alone. The heck are these pillars doing? What are these pillars doing? Thanks for the insight on it. Yep. My pleasure. The new tech would be what we have right now in the recent times. What do you mean by that? I'm not pretty sure they said there's not really going to be tech. I mean, it'll be there, but not like you won't really use it or something, if I recall. What has been your favorite part of the plethora of series you've made? Like the favorite moment or the favorite type of series or... something to rant about while you focus. It depends what... if you refine the question a little bit more. If you're talking about like what my favorite series was, my favorite moment of my favorite series or project that I worked on, I guess. I'd probably say like this. It honestly, like, it would have to be something from the survival stories, I'm sure, because we've just made so many memories from the survival stories, you know, over the years. My team and I, body actors, the people who've like worked on content like this before, those people are just the best thing to look back on. There's so it's just so much. I mean, there is, let's see. There's a lot of stuff that happened in Nasty on this in the Scorched Earth survival stories that was just really like dubious, like with John and Raya, because obviously they're like a couple, but the body actors took it kind of to the extreme. We're like the only people that have ever created like a like a choreographed sex scene almost using ARK. Not really, you know, it wasn't very graphic. It was just like you know, it was something. So that was really funny because there was a moment when when the Raya body actor was like laying in a tech pod or something, and like the John Dakea voice actor, or not voice actor, we had like 3 different John Dakea body actors all like alive at the same time, because sometimes we have like body doubles, and they were all with her in this tech pod. It was I just found it in a fucking building, one of the sets, and I was just like, all right, because I think they were logged off. They were like all laying in like a meshed tech sleeping pod, like a bunch of them, and I just found it, and I was like, all right, moving on. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see what else. We have some weird people in the team, like some real weirdos, but we love them. We don't shy away weirdos. We really only shy away people who like I guess aren't able to like work well with the team, things like that. But there's a lot of weirdos, and they're all really freaking cool. They're really cool people. It's been a real pleasure working with them, because by weirdos I mean like just people who who say weird stuff and or who do it like sort of nonchalantly. I mean, I think everyone sort of has the capacity once they open up to really like say some weird things, but what's great about some of the people that body act, that volunteer for me, is some of them just don't. They're able to really let loose and express themselves and say like make really silly dumb jokes, and some of them are often very very explicit. But sometimes there can be humor in there. There's a lot of blooper videos you can actually watch. Not a ton, but I put out a couple over the years for like the dossiers and for the survival stories themselves, and you can check those out. I think they might be in their own playlist, and those really just scratch the surface of of how things are with our team. It's a fun crew, because like I don't think I've really ever seen a group this large, a group composed of volunteers. Because I mean, at one point we actually had 100 on the body actor team. That was just recently for the AB Survival Stories Part 1. We've since actually halved that in size, so we actually only have we have 50 body actors now, roughly. My God, 5 FPS, holy. But yeah, but what was I saying? We have a large team, right? So I've never really like seen a team as large as ours, and when you have that, when you're working with like, when you're shooting a scene that has multiple different groups of people doing different things, like more recently, shooting got pretty complex because we were starting to break people out into multiple groups. So we'd have like a group over off to the sort of in the background of the shot. This was like in the Tech City, for example, the one that I'm working on the buildings for. It was pretty empty. We wanted to have lots of, at least some things interesting going on in the background when like Mayan was doing the training montage, for example. So I'd have like a group that was walking with some rock drakes and just kind of walking around in the background. Then we had the shooting range people. And so, really things started to get really complex, but the sort of the ordered chaos, I think, is something I really enjoy. It's kind of ordered, I guess, but just the chaos is very like visceral, I guess, and it's like a challenge to me. It's like a puzzle or a challenge that I have to figure out, like how can I possibly manage like 35 volunteer body actors that have attention spans that are rapidly running out, like by the millisecond, on different timers in their brains as I'm recording, and it's such a challenge to do that. You know, it's sort of, you're bringing together so many different skills like human resources, management, scheduling, and all these different things. So it's a lot of fun for me. I like hard challenges, and I know that's not as much of a funny moment. It's more just like just going off into a tangent about body acting. But yeah, hello Dilo. Hi Victor. How are you? You'll check them out when you switch to the next project after the stream. You know, the whole team was so big. Honestly, expected like a dozen members. Yeah. No, we have a lot of body actors, and then we have a couple people who work on content like this. So, for example, someone recently. I mean, we've brought quite a few people. Some people have left, but mostly we've sort of just really been expanding the mod team. So, you know, we've got, let's see, Golden Randy. Here, Zan, not Zan anymore. V. We've got at least like 6, 7, 8, like modder type people that are familiar with ARK's dev kit to an extent, or familiar with, you know, software like Blender and ZBrush and things to really just like make whatever we need to get this done. Because at the end of the day, that's really, you know, that's what I do. I figure out what we need to do. Well, first decide if we're going to do it, then that's it. As soon as I decided a year ago, we're going to make the ab survival stories, and here we are. Doing whatever we need to do to finish it, you know. Like, yes, this has taken over my entire life. Well, my entire work life, rather. I actually have a surprisingly healthy work life balance nowadays, which I'm so happy about. It's really nice to have that for the first time in my life. But this is taking up my entire life basically. But I couldn't be happier, to be honest. It's something I love doing. Trying to remember. Oh, you know, a lot of the dossier videos were really funny. The behind the scenes. There's this one time when we I think it was the Pleurodon dossier. Let me get this back really quick. Thanks, Victor. I'll see if I can show you guys. I think it'd be in the supercut. Let's see here. Where's the supercut? It's cool to see a passion. Glad you enjoy this. Sorry, have distracted you so much. Oh no, you're good. I don't mind. It's nice to take a little bit of a break. There's this part in the dossier videos with the Pleurodon that I really really loved. Oh. Wait, I swear I saw it for a second. It's a Sarka. Oh, here we go.
Creature that can harness its magical powers to retreat from predators or aggressors of any kind.
I think we had a
These
shot.
hunting tribes claim that their honey
Where
is so sweet, not
was it
even
the
the
Mosasaur?
Pleurodon could resist. Pleurodon is rumored
Ah,
to bring
dude.
good fortune to those adventurous enough to tame it.
there's like
The
Rockwell in the
Pleurodon by their
background.
side, tribes have apparently managed to obtain treasure beyond their wildest
Was it the Mosasaur maybe?
Supposedly, even after you've gained its favor,
The Bacillo?
it remains incredibly aloof.
Well, yeah,
It
sure. There's a lot of
eventually
people in
uses
this one, but
abilities to escape even the strictest of captivity. The Eutyranus say that with its ornery
Bacillosaur.
followers, many tribes still attempt to tame the Bacillosaurus.
Was it the
As its
Mosa?
mammalian, warm-blooded
Was it the Plesio?
means that the quantity of food
I
it feeds
think
to
it was one of the
sustain
ocean
itself is
dinos.
nothing short of enormous. Elasmosaurus is a formidable fighter. Aside from the Megalodon, I
Was
have
it the
only ever seen
Mosa?
2 creatures bring down an Elasmosaurus. A Mosasaurus.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here we go. Yeah. This one thing where she says, I've only seen 2 things take down a Plesiosaurus, a Mosasaurus and human beings. And then we just get this this fun little shot of like tons of the body actors. And it's there for like literally like 3 seconds or less.
Enormous. Elasmosaurus is a formidable fighter. Aside from the Megalodon, I have only ever seen 2 creatures bring down an Elasmosaurus,
Like I'll count
a
how many.
Mosasaurus, and human beings. Though I will admit,
Like literally two or 3 seconds, and it took like forever to set up that shot, like 10, 15, 20 minutes or something. It was funny. I just love how like everyone's like chilling there. There's even like Rockwell's in the background in that shot. Little Rockwell Easter egg. At least like how we like had the hair and the clothes for Rockwell in the survival stories. Almost every aquatic creature deserved a TLC. I'm so tired. Mildly. Whoa. Surprised by how much of the green screen I can actually see now. Wow, I could like point at different parameters. Yo, look at this. Static mesh. Wow. Look at that cool static mesh, that scale, that mobility. Okay. I gotta get this thing finished up. Running out of time. I only got 30 minutes till my next job, my next task I've decided, which is working on the lore summary video. Wait, did I? Okay. I think we're good. Ramp. Where are these ramps? Oh, these. Hello, Sherry. You like Journey's Core? I'm glad. Maybe in the future I'll do something like that. Once again, seemed like a thing. Really, Journey's Core blew up just more than I ever expected. Like that, I'd say that sort of the Journey's Core videos are the most. They're like kind of anomalies for me because like out of all the videos I've ever made, I did not expect those ones to really like blow up, but they did. Like it's very quickly becoming like the #1 video on my entire channel, which is kind of weird to think about. Yeah, like see, these two I made like 2 years ago, but then this Journey's Core video I made this year, and it's already #3. It's just kind of insane. They blow up, but they did. Like it's you should work on that live as well. Oh, like a Journey's Core thing. Still need to rewatch the Island Story because you get distracted with the syntax Easter egg. All right, I'm not sure how that works, but okay. What happens when you see him? You just close the video and go watch syntax. Oh, actually, I've got a custom roof. If you put veggie oil in a car instead oil, what will happen? Why would you ask me that? Of all people, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Probably not anything good. I don't know much about cars. I've only been driving for a couple of years. Not that really has anything to do with your knowledge of what would happen if you did something like that. It's a really funny question. Tech wall left. Just go all focus in what he's doing and do not pay attention to what Rockwell is saying. Oh, okay. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. One more structure type. Hallelujah. Not gonna lie, I saw your recent vid on Snail. Something about NFTs, then I wanted something good as background noise as I build in my session. All within like 5 hours. Gonna binge your vid soon. Well, thanks, Jedi. A diabetic Jedi. Appreciate that. I recently with those the two videos I did on Snail, I've recently kind of blown up, I guess, or there's a lot of people that have come to the channel, and that's just crazy to me because I didn't really, I guess, realize just how much people are like crazy about news videos, I guess. They really are. Videos like investigative journalism type stuff. Those kinds of pieces take a lot of work. Like I have to allocate like an entire week of work and structuring and stuff, and script writing and interviewing, and then furthermore I have to do like an extra half a week of like research. Hold on, I'm 21. I'm 21 years old. I just turned 21 last month. Uh-oh, I don't think I was supposed to delete that. Not good, not good. You should do more vids of Helena breaking the fourth wall or ranting about creatures, similar to that coelacanth video. Thanks, man. I appreciate that you appreciate that. You know, I am more nowadays interested in like branching out and doing more original stuff that doesn't like necessarily parody or use characters from other stuff. Granted, I have some ideas that will still like use our characters and stuff, but for the most part, I want to do my own thing, and make and build my own worlds, I guess. But I've been saying that for a little while for a couple of weeks publicly, but in maybe a year or two, that'll actually like come to fruition and people will actually understand what I'm talking about. I'm just being cryptic about it because I don't like to announce things that I am not actively working on, you know, or that I don't know will actually be finished or this or that. That's the thing on YouTube. Most creators get surprised on something like that. Off their norm gets them insane views. I'm gonna shut up now as I've clogged the chat. Keep up the good work. Be well. Take care. Take care. Thanks for chatting. I appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy my videos. Definitely recommend the Supercut survival stories. They're kind of the most recent like versions of the survival stories, and the lore summary videos you can check out too if you want. Okay. So we've got all these, yes. Why not make your own survival stories? That's kind of the idea, man. In a sense, you should do more ARK gameplay instead of just talking about it. At the end of the day, that's not really where my interests lie. I think it's important to understand that not everyone wants to use ARK to like play it, right? I'm using it at this point for filmmaking, you know. Twin buildings. We'll call this the twin buildings. Exporting it to... Boom. Whoa, more spoilers. Whoa, you were not supposed to see that. Exports. Ooh. Yes. So I've realized something. Someone got back to me. Someone very important. Yes. Ah. Yes. Okay, sorry. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, and I can't tell you. I am protecting myself and others, but hopefully it will be clear soon. This may be the most important time for a particular community that I am in that has ever happened, possibly. Yeah, dude, this has to work. Context clues, guys. I think any of you who are like detectives, like me, who really like to investigate things, poke around, okay? You might figure out what I'm talking about without me telling you. Congrats? Question mark. It's just a lead. It's not a guarantee or anything. It's good news though. I wish I could tell you. All right, we got it. Let's go. G. Let's do a bit of rotation. Dude, I'm getting hungry. Getting very hungry. Good news is good. Good news is good. Okay. Now all we gotta do is select every single one of these. Combine them. Then I'm finished. Well, not really. Select them all, then decimate, then re-import, then attach new materials on the material sets for the master materials, and then we're done. After I save everything. I'm getting so hungry. Got some chores I need to do. You should do a stream on Twitch when AB comes out for your viewers. Could do that. Could actually do that, to be honest. Dude, stop select. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Please. Thank you. Your friend once brought a spear to fight the King Titan. Are you sure about that? It's fascinating. Foundation tech. There's a lot of these, especially because they make up like the literal the walls for some of this building. Oh, we gotta scroll. Gateway, medium pillar. Railing. Good couple railings. Just a couple. Yep. Roof. All right, got it all. That's everything. Assuming this is its own. Okay. No, we didn't. Okay, hold on. I gotta redo that. It's gonna be a little convoluted. I did forget almost sort of what you had been mentioning, diabetic Jedi. Sort of almost just made a big mistake with the glass in the walls because they're the same name, but I will fix it, no worries. All I gotta do is select these manually. You also made the structures outside the game to import them later on the first part of App Stores, or you started recently? I haven't watched the other streams. All the other streams pretty much lately have been just this, man. This is like the 14th or 15th structure I've converted. I started streaming when I was like working on the third or fourth ones, really. Been doing this for a little bit. There we go. And we just grab the rest of the walls. Where did I just click? Oh no, what did I do? That's these, then we get that. Boom. Hi, how are you doing? Good. AK, good, how are you? Not too bad. Oh, hold on. Honestly, it shouldn't really matter. It's probably fine. Hello, 2D Waffles. I've been good. How are you? How have you been? It's been a year or two. Still remember your username. Okay, we're gonna decimate. We're gonna do standard of 0.15. Control L. Copy modifiers. We're gonna undecimate the roof and maybe the chimneys. So, like little things like that make bugs for other modders, like 200 hours down the pipeline. Then everyone's pulling their hair out trying to figure. Yeah. Yep. It's good to prevention is key. It's good to just prevent that shit in the first place. I'm gonna make that 0.35. Been great. Felt like so long since playing on the servers. So great to see how much your channel grew. Yeah, man. It, oh, these are so strange. Yeah. It's been a wild ride. Wild ride. For sure. Oh my god, this is so cursed, man. At least make the stairs a little nicer. Okay. Yeah, maybe maybe the security console. Maybe like a 0.3. Just so it's not like an N64 asset. ARK Park VR looking ass. ARK Park VR N64 megapithecus looking ass. Okay. Now we will export. FBX. We're gonna go into. We're already in our imports. We're gonna call this SMNTS. It's like the twin. What did I call it? It's probably in the twin. It's like twin buildings. Yeah, just twin buildings. All right. We've got those. Now I'm going to pop over here. We're going to make a new folder. Twin buildings. Import a skeletal. Oh god, that must be a nightmare if you click that button. That is horrifying. I don't even want to imagine. Import. What's the building? It's a building. It's just some kind of building, man. It will be that. It will be that. Dude, I have chronic yawning. I might, for the first time in like weeks, actually take a nap after the stream. Maybe. dun, dun. You got tentacles? What are we talking about? Tentacles? Just need to be a megalomaniac now. Golden! Golden! Hello. And twitching eyelids recently. Maybe I need more sleep. Yeah. Sounds like it, dude. Alright. I'm on like structure number 14, I think. Look, dude, look how big the city is, bro. It's actually insane. Keter class L. Is that fucking SCP? Dude, SCP is so fascinating to me. Oh, I love it. Never really like got into the lore much, but SCP is awesome. Property matrix once again. Element sniffer. I'm actually getting like lost. Like I don't even remember. The buildings are all just like sort of molding together in my brain. I'm like beginning to not even like remember what they are. Like, oh, also Golden, I did this cursed thing where I made the rugs. These are supposed to be rugs, but I made them like, they didn't export properly. So all I could do is have them be like made out of metal. Because what happened is that they were like tied to the walls here. So if I made them the rug material, it also made the walls underneath, like the foundation, have rug on the side. It's like rug foundations. So I had to make them metal, and now they have weird like metal and then like green rug shards on it. It's really cursed. Metal rugs. Yeah, let's go. This looks like a tech city. Oh yeah, baby. It absolutely is. Dude, I made tech chimneys too. Check it out, bro. Check out my tech chimneys. Just swap the tech wall material on. I'd be able to make those rug shards the actual rug fur texture, since it probably uses two materials. I mean, it kind of is. I made it green because it was originally green. Would you like razor blade rugs or walls made of shag carpet? Yup. Oh, it's got the, hold on. Okay, that's good. I can actually do the thing. And then maybe. Yeah. Hell yeah. It turned out to not even be an issue. Let's frickin' go. Bugs made out of fiberglass. Bruh. That does not sound fun. No clue if it's been asked before, but what would your favorite, maybe your favorite ARK story / piece of lore? Probably the whole like aberration explosion thing, because it's such a detailed, like, I mean, yeah, it's described kind of vaguely, but once you actually realize like how it actually worked out, you know. Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong building here. Okay. Once you realize like how it was done, you're like, holy shit. That sounds like a really cool action sequence. And we kind of did that, right? I mean, it's basically what we made with part 1. But yeah, I think that's probably my favorite. Like, just the sort of visceral technique story arc and how they literally like destroyed an entire arc. Like just these humans, right? Just these like ants, basically, compared to the vastness of the system, the ARK system. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Hope the FPS doesn't hit when the city's important in the world, or when you populate it with flora and fauna. Well, we won't really have any flora and fauna in the city, because it actually has this massive metal floor. If you go in there in game, you'll notice it, and so we don't really have to worry about that, luckily. But yeah, I've already imported some of it in, and it seemed to run like already drastically better than with the structures there, you know, built as regular ARK structures. So I'm pretty confident there. Tech surveillance console. Now, that is something I don't think I have a reference for. Not gonna lie, I don't think I've got any of those anywhere. Oh, you want to see some cursed flags? Look at these cursed flag material. I'm gonna have to figure out. Actually, wait. I've literally got it right here. Oh, but there's two. Okay, there's the screen, and there's that. Door frame. I think that's right. I made tech air conditioners, basically, or I put the oh, actually, I wonder. This is kind of cursed, but I wonder what it would look like if I. Okay, that's no good. All right, what about this? This is kind of cool. They have these like sort of striations or like lines on them, because the actual like static mesh for the AC is kind of indented and stuff. So that's neat. Welcome back, Empress of Death. Medium pillar. What? Oh, okay. So I guess just the pillar. Pillar material. Need a couple more, yo. You've achieved godhood by snorting element dust. That would make sense. That's something Rockwell would do. Catwalk. Okay. All right, this is it, y'all. This is it. We've done it. Every single static mesh in the twin buildings folder is finished. I'm going to now, I can delete everything in the tech. No, not in the tech chimney. I guess it's not in the tech chimneys folder anymore. Delete all of these beautiful things here. Oh, no, not these. Please don't delete these. Well, it doesn't really matter because I saved them, but all of these things. Oh, I guess that would count. Yep. Goodbye, old structures. Well, we've done it, guys. Thanks for hanging out for the stream. This has been a tough one. How did the tech chimneys turn out? They look like this. They're not too bad. Yeah, I spent like 30 minutes on chimneys. But this is where I'm going to end the stream so I can take a break and chill out, do my respiratory treatment, get food and all that good stuff. So, man, this city really is coming together. I mean, when I started these streams a couple weeks ago, or like maybe a week or two ago, it was really not this huge. Of course. So it's really coming together. It's really just amazing seeing this not lag. Like getting 36 FPS in this damn city. Like you would be getting like 2 FPS if these were ARK structures. It's just mind blowing to me. But thanks everyone so much for watching. As always. And I'm going to save this. Let's head in here. I'm so like low in the frame. I look like a little man, but thanks all so much. Have a great rest of your day / night. Expect some stuff coming soon. Thanks for the 69,000 subscribers, guys. And as always, I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.